I'm going to fix this button up here, which is pulling the right data now, but it is not filtering these dates properly out of the data. So as usual, I'll two-finger click or right-click, I'll click on that, assign script, I'll copy that, I'll click OK so this doesn't disappear. If I did cancel or click here or X, it would disappear. I'll then go to here, I would Command FV for the script name, there it is. So I know I'm in this script. So I started doing a few things on it, but the main thing I'm going to do also is just clean this up a little bit so that we have it all neat. So I'm going to name these columns that I'm going to do. So I added these right here. So we have brand name and projected yield now also to just help us with a little bit of clarity so we can make it easier to understand. So you see brew complete date is pulling row 15, and this is actually going to be column 16. So if we go here, let's go to batches. So here we go. So here is, we said column 16, index 15. So it's this one. These are the indexes. This is the column. So you're going to see the formulas, right? So this is just column. This is column -1, which is the same thing as index. So their brew complete date is column 16, index 15. Column 16, index 15. Target ready date is brew complete date. So target ready date. Just and these slashes mean that anything after the slashes, the computer will not read. So it's a comment which will help us debug in the future and help people understand it. So column 16, in fact I'll put here index 15, column 16, target ready date. So brand name is this, it's this one right here. So I'm just gonna move that to there. And I can just put the word brand name there. So now this will be a little bit easier to read. And we'll do the same thing with 14. 14 though I actually think that. So index 14, target package date. So is that what we wanted there? I'm not sure. So I know that one's working. So I think that's actually the one that we want. Yeah, so for now I'm just going to, so I'm going to say we have brew complete date. Let me go back to batches for a second. So we have brew complete target package date and target ready date. So for now I'm going to, because I know this is working properly, I'm just going to remove that. So that was index 14. I'm going to call that, oops, call that target package date. And that's row 14. I have to target package date. So I have to add the variable there because this creates the variable. You don't want that in the loop. You don't want to create it every time. So I create it there and then set it equal to something here. So target package date. So this now goes right where this was here. So we have target package date, we have location, brand name, and row 36. Let's see what this is. So 36 is the index. So it's projected yield. So I already started that right there. Projected yield equals that. Oh, we have it right above. Okay, so now we have all of those. Target package date, location, which is right here, brand name, and projected yield. And actually those should, so I need the brew complete date before this if statement happens, but these other ones I don't. So I'm going to put them inside the if because no reason to run them if we don't need them. It just uses the computer's energy unnecessarily. So now I set the variables here. I grab the brew complete date, assuming that is correct, and we'll see. I think maybe this should be 14, but I'm going to leave it as 15 for a second. And then location, brand name, all those, and then it writes it if it should write it. So we'll test this, and then we'll see if it works, and if not, I may need to change this to something else, and it may, brew complete date, I'm wondering if it actually should be the same thing as target package date. If so, that would obviously make it a little bit easier, but I'm not positive yet, so I will confirm. But that's how you do these kinds of changes.